Patreons. So, I just uploaded a video to YouTube, kind of updating the things that I'm working on and whatever, and I wanted to share with you all the energy of this full moon. Now, I have to also share the ritual, but before I do that, this past Friday, I was not able to do your Venus love spell. Very personal situation that I kind of went through. So what I am offering, because you guys are so amazing, and I really get like I freak out because I'm all about giving, and I even feel guilty when I'm like not constantly working, and that's one of my issues. So this beautiful energy of Wednesday, yes, Wednesday the 17th starts the full moon energy. So I will be doing incredible full moon spells offering to everyone. You guys get an exclusive price, but my beautiful supporters, the ones that do my weekly Venus and my weekly prosperity, I will be doing a ritual, a full moon ritual with our candles that I will be sharing, of course, here. Um, to kind of work with this full moon energy. Now, what I need from you all is you have to make a list of what you are letting go for 2021 because you're starting the chapter 2022 in gratitude form. So you would say, I am grateful that I am moving into a new home. I say goodbye to my old home. I'm grateful that I have gotten this new job. I let go of my old job. I'm grateful that my health is better. You know, I'm starting this new regimen. So you want to be in gratitude because everything in life is about experiences. Even the most unfortunate events that we go through, they're learning experiences. So we need to kind of like forgive them and honor ourselves, send, if it's a person, blessings, if it's a situation, forgiveness, and a person you can forgive too. But the main thing is we're doing on letting go, but we're opening the doors. So I'm creating a very special key seal. I will, as soon as I create it, I will put it as a printable for you all to upload and print. Anyone, oh, you could use the uploads and whatever, but for those of you that are part of the 2222 prosperity or Venus or the moon boxes, because you get, once you're part of the moon boxes, you get those rituals. I need you to send this to me. Really, really important. I would love to have this by tomorrow night because it's going to be a lot of work for me to do that. And then also, if you are changing your intentions, some of you already sent me that you're changing your intentions for this Venus. The reason why this Venus Friday is really important is because we're going to be doing healing energy for this Venus Friday, because it's going to be still the energy of the full moon. So Venus Friday, we will be healing 2021 and then focusing on opening the doors to 2022. So I wanted to make sure I wrote that. I will link the rituals if you do want to be part of the bigger ritual that I will also be doing, but I won't upload until Thursday. And I also have Thursday prosperity ritual. I'll be linking that too. As a Patreon, you guys get a discount, so you could use coupon code LOVE44. I think I'm lying, it's not, I have to look, it might be gratitude something, but as soon as I get it, I will write it in the description of this video just for you Patreons. And let's get into what's coming for the full moon. Sorry if you can hear the background. I do have my window open, so yeah. I'll show you the cards as I get them. So the first card that we got was the energy of calling, and I feel like it's, and I got chills. So I feel like it's of, kind of like our callings and our next, and that type of energy. The next one is, so then I also got, it says, literally it says, truth is everything. I think before I act. I work the universal laws with clear intention. Do I see how the foundations of the past affect the present and the future? So it's exactly what we're talking about. So this full moon energy is going to reminisce on the past, is going to open up the insights, the intuition, the truth for us to realize what we need to take action upon and what we need to let go. Really, really important. I absolutely love this energy. Let's see. So I also get that the worlds are going to look, super funny that I'm talking about so I got so much chills. I absolutely love my work. Look at this. You see the card? So you have the door on the top with a lock. You have, it's almost like, and I have to see the planet energy. And then you have Earth. So it's an alignment of the planets. Okay? And they're showing that this is going to happen on the 21st. So as we're doing this full moon ritual, because this ritual is being done on the 18th, and then of course we have the Venus on the 19th. It continues in through the 21st because this energy and shift occurs on the energy of the 21st. And I want to see exactly what it shares. So it's talking about world perspective. It says being called to shift my perspective on my life now. When I remember I am first and foremost an immortal soul, meaning we're infinite. I talk to you guys about that all the time. Experiencing our lives as human beings, living without fear. You can see clearly and have the powerful energy of co-creation and the divine partnership. I'm always talking about divine energy because that's the magic that I use. Aligning myself with spirit, remaining unattached to outcomes. I am conduit to the miracles. If you don't do any other rituals, I totally recommend this full moon ritual because it's going to be so extremely powerful because it's the energy of opening up the doors. It says purpose and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, my higher power, and how I react and work with others. I'm here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing through my actions. I need to trust that my life has purpose and that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and for others. So everything, so 2022 is going to be a very kind of what you see is what you get, how you act is how you reciprocate, meaning don't do unto others what you don't want others to do unto you. And we're going to be very experienced and balanced by that. Now, in the other video I shared the shifts and the changes that I'm going to be doing. Patreon is going to be my main home because the little rituals that I'm going to be offering to kind of keep myself still authentic, but also being able to make myself still very available and what is the word accessible to others, because the rituals that I'm going to be offering are no longer going to be in the $20 mark or $30 or even $40 mark. My rituals are now going to be in the hundreds, 200s, and the on-call altars are in the 400s. For Patreons, yours is 444. That is your Patreon price. If you would do it through Etsy, it's 555. So the reasons for this shift is because we're all shifting our energies, and I'm, even as Etsy has been downgrading and it's harder for spiritual people to make money on them, or anybody individual, because I've seen YouTubers who are saying that their Etsy shops have been really down, and I predicted this back in September 11th. You remember my venting? So we are seeing the truth, okay, and it's how the action steps that we take, and I'm a human. I like what happened to me is something that I should have foreseen, And I feel, and I did look back, because I even look at my past messages, and Spirit shared with me insights on things that I had to do, and maybe this wouldn't occur. But then I also see that it had to occur, because if not, I would keep overworking myself and not kind of taking care of me, which I think is super funny, because I do so many readings for you guys, and it'll say take care of you first and love yourself first, and you know, and I'm the first one that I tend to fall into the cracks of overdoing and neglecting myself. So this full moon energy, on top that is a solar eclipse, is going to be extremely chaotic. So for the moon boxes for December, Spirit is saying that we're gonna send you all you beautiful moonbox Patreons are going to get anxiety energy, because this closing of the year is going to be a lot of chaotic anxiety energy, because we're being forced to make drastic changes, and we're going to be feeling, you're going to be feeling angry, you're going to be feeling scared. So that's why they told you fear is not real, not to allow it to kind of, you know, dwell over your life. You need to have faith and belief, and stop looking. A lot of us, I do it too, we look at other people, you know, in other situations, and we're like, well, this is why it's not happening for me, or why is it happening for them and not happening for me? So you need to detach yourself from that energy, because that's extremely negative. You could say a million divine providence prayers, but if you go and be like, why is it happening for them and not for me, you just sabotage the energy. I'm going to share with you. So I had a client who did head work. So first she tries to, I'm going to say lie. There's no other word for it, right? Deceive? Deceive. There we go. Deceive sounds prettier than lie. So first she tries to deceive me. I did a reading for her like 3 months ago. Spirit shares with her all the insights. And she comes back, of course, 3 months later, and purchases the work that I told her to do 3 months ago. Again, I understand, because some people don't have money. In her case, she's one of those really people that doubts, has a lot of doubting. And she got this like on a Sunday, right? She purchased the ritual on a Sunday, which I think it was more Saturday night. And then all day Sunday she was blasting my phone, and then she asked for a refund. And I write all over my stuff. I don't do cancellations, I don't do refunds, unless Spirit says, hey, this person, you cannot work for them. Or sometimes I've done spells for people and I have refund them, because of, you know, it's a personal situation. You know, sometimes things happen and Spirit will tell me, you know, like I had a person that they wanted me to heal their mom, and I told them not to get the spell, that I was going to send healing for their mom. And of course, like, I can't predict deaths. So that's like something, at least for me, Spirit does not show me someone's death. But sometimes I'll get glimpses of outcomes. And I figured when Spirit said that she wasn't really going to make it. Long story short, she did buy the spell, because she figured if she bought it that I was going to do it. You know, a lot of people think that I could do certain things, you know. And Spirit was like, Daisy, you need to refund her. And I did. I refund her. And of course she was like, oh my God, you're not gonna be able to do it. I said, I told you that I'm doing it. I'm doing the healing work, but you need to make peace, you know, because Spirit kept telling her, make peace, you know. Long story short, it didn't occur for her. So, personal situation. With this person with the head work, she tried to tell me that she's found something out. And Spirit told me, she's deceiving you. That did not happen. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go get my cards, do my stuff. And I did you know, because I was like, maybe it's ego. Because sometimes, even as me, as an intuitive person, sometimes I'm really like, ego's telling me not to refund this girl or girl. She just found out the worst. And here's ego telling me to be a bitch and not refund her. I'm not like that. So I said, I'm gonna get my second opinion. So I sat down, and it just spread exactly what Spirit had told me. They confirmed, and they told me, tell her exactly what we told you. So I did that. And I messaged her with everything that she tried to, you know, deceive me with. So on Sunday night, even though it's my day off, even though I have it everywhere, it's my day off. On Sunday night, I messaged her and I said, "Hey, Spirit said this, this, that, and the other. So either," and then I told her, of course, I didn't tell her she was deceiving me. I said, "So somebody, is not telling you the truth, or you don't know all the details," and she freaked out. Because a lot of people, there's a lot of scammers out there. I don't have to tell you. I'm sure you saw my other video where I talk about the imposter. It's trying to and they're charging hundreds of dollars. I'm going to ask permission for my client to see if I could share, what they sent her. They were charging her over $100 something for a reading. Now I do that, and my price is actually going up, but that's not the point. The point, I've been doing this since I was in my, teens, and who knows who this person is trying to probably just take somebody's money. So long story short, this full moon energy is about you guys paying attention. A lot of you do not pay attention, and then there's no belief, there's no faith. You want to do something, but then you don't want to have faith in it. I get that all the time. I want you to cast a spell, but it never works. So right there, you're sabotaging the energy of manifestations. We all do it. I don't want you to feel like I'm talking down to you guys, because I do it too. I just did it a couple of weeks ago, and it blew up in my face this week. So this beautiful energy is about you calling your truth. It's about you unlocking the doors. It's about making peace with the past, forgiveness, and healing. So there's going to be a lot of beautiful energy that I'm doing for you this Venus, prosperity, and full moon energy. If you are changing your intentions for the Venus, please, please, please message me. I think a lot of you message through Patreon. I'm going to be replying to the messages today, but you could email me, silvermist1305@yahoo.com. Many of you have my emails. I think it's posted on the Patreon anyways, because you guys email me all the time. So send me your new intentions for the Venus. Remember, for those of you that are new, the Venus energy is very simple. I'm not doing petitions. I literally scribe on the candles. You have to watch the video to enjoy that vibration, that healing, that energy, to take that in. That is what this Venus energy is about. Beautiful Janice asked me about what her membership gets. Your membership gets these videos. Your membership gets that beautiful Venus energy, because that's what you're getting. For each membership, you get 4 weeks, but since I was sick this week, I'm also doing the full moon one. So the full moon, we're going to do a blockbuster type energy to kind of get rid of that. It's also going to have healing, and we're going to be opening the doors, and I'm going to be co-creating a beautiful opening the door seal with key for you to download. And also, and I got chills as I'm saying that, because spirit, everything that I do is through spirit. So, and then I have to do the ritual for the moon boxes that I sent out. I know all of you guys got your moon boxes. I'm pretty positive everybody got your moon boxes. If you didn't get your moon box, please let me know, because this month has been chaotic for me. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Let's see if Spirit wants to share anything else about this full moon. I wanted to find out what planet that is, but like I said, I'm not really an astrologer. So I will probably do a full moon predictions on YouTube to kind of better see, what's happening. See, focusing on love. I also see the energy of 6. So the 6th day would be Friday. So I feel like a lot of energy is coming through the 6th day of Friday. And then Friday is the 19th. Okay. So let's see the energy of 6. It's talking about oneness. It's talking about divinity and connecting with the oneness. And I'm always doing that when I do my healings with you guys. I say the allness, the oneness, and the onlyness. To create that co-creation of the creator and aligning with it, because we have been creating in divine's image. And it says, in all your lives, there's an illusion of separation. And I feel like that is what occurs with us. It occurs with all of us, especially that we have fear-based individuals that are also always sending us negative energy. since I'm so much in the spotlight, now I'm getting a lot of, negative people, jealous, or, why does she have it and I don't, that type of energy. So, sending me cords and attachments. So I have to be stronger and work more protection. And that's why, I've been working a lot with the energy of Boss, which is a ritual that we did together. And it says, we are the reflections of each other. So that's why a lot of the times, that's why I don't do like vanquishings and stuff like that. Now, I have done a lot of, not a lot, but when I've had really chaotic people do negative energy to me, I will send it back because it's not my energy and I do not need to put up with it. So I do what's it called, reinvocations or whatever I think they're called, and I send them back. But I through that I send them healing and I send prayers. I have this person who absolutely loathes me, and I'm always sending her healing and love and blessings because I would love for her to find her balance and her place and leave me the heck alone. So whatever you choose, it is all about the experience, about sharing, about exploring, about adventures. When you choose to see the unity in all things, magic comes into fruition. Love is always around you. Spirit loves you unconditionally. And you give and you receive and you live an abundant life. So in my Patreon, I do a lot of giving because, like I said, I have Patreons that only pay $2.22, and they get all of my printables, all of my videos. They get to see the rituals so they could, co-create and do it themselves. But then I want to make sure that I'm extra special for the ones that pay $22.22. So I make sure that their Venus energies are even more special. And I think I'm going to start doing now exclusive printables and exclusive love spells just for that, those Patreons. So I feel like I'm going to do exclusive boxes and stuff because Spirit told me it's not fair, because I'll do have people that will just come and get the 222, yet they could do the 2222, and Patreon is a place where we come together and we co-create in a lot of love because we are like-minded people that are going to grow. And if you think about $22 a month, I mean, a cup of coffee is $5, people. Anybody could afford that. I'll get people, like I told you, the 78-cent lady. I mean, maybe you don't have the money, maybe you don't have the 78 cents, but we have to give to one another, because if we look at what's going on, it's only going to get more chaotic, and there is going to be even more less than type energy. So you have to walk into the abundant lifestyle and know that you are aligned with Spirit, because that negative energy of I don't have enough, that is you in separation with the abundance, and that is no longer a part of the equation. I'm no longer a part of that equation. So the truth is, if you are in that mentality, maybe you're not meant to work with my energy. And I had to make peace with that, because I kind of like the type of person that I feel like I could save everyone, but I can't, just like you can't. Sometimes you're with, people that you love and you want to save them and you want to do this and do that. But no matter how much you try, they're always in that slump energy. And then you are taking away from your precious allness. And what do we have in this life is our now, our time, our frequencies. By you overbearing and overgiving, you're not giving to you. And talking through the mindset of someone who's almost 50, I'm here to tell you that the most precious thing you have here is not money. It's your time. Because as you get older, your health deteriorates, you start getting white hairs. Even though I know some of you in your 20s with white hairs. But the point is, especially that I work with you, a lot of you women, you start to notice that you didn't do certain things when you were 20, and now you're in your 30s, late 30s and 40s, trying to manifest really quickly because you didn't do it back then. And then when you sit down and you look, it was your parents' faults, your friends, there's a lot of pressure. And you don't have to live through the eyes of others. You have to live through the eyes of yourself. It's about what you want and what you desire. It's not about them thinking. Do you know that I had my first child at 16? And I mean, it was like, oh my God, or I remember I went to the church, and not to sabotage church. I'm not for church. If you are, kudos to you. Me personally, I'm talking about my personal life. So I don't want you to take it in a negative way. I remember my mom, because I got married at 15, and they were like, the church is like, this relationship's not gonna last. And I'm like, you went to church. Supposedly the Almighty is home. And here I have this man who's supposed to be higher vibration than me telling me that this is not gonna work. This is not love. This is bullshit. So they didn't marry me. I ended up getting married by a beautiful woman. I dressed in white and black because I was like, I'm not gonna do tradition. I don't believe it. And mind you, here I am at 15 years old. Like, I look back now that I'm 50, and I'm just like, I was a badass bitch. And that just kind of like, it killed it all for me. And I'm still with that man that I married when I was 15. So yeah, long story short is, you live your life through how you want to live it. I have family, I have friends who are like super, prosperous, because of trust funds and whatever, and they're miserable. They're not happy. So what's the point? Our fulfilling is us doing the things that we want to do. And I'm telling you this because I also have my human ego that, even though I stab it all the time to get the fudge out, it creeps up, and then you have outside negative energy sending cords and chaos, help me, but you have money, help me. And I'm just like, no, I don't. Point being is, are you happy where you are today? And if you are, that's amazing. Move forward, keep sharing, keep doing, because that's what we need to do. If we have abundance, we share them. And I talked to you, it's super funny because my husband told me today, and he didn't know that I did this. There's this lady that her and her family sell flowers right next to where I live, and the flowers are horrific. My daughter bought some from her, and they literally lasted a day. We didn't do it for the flowers. We did it because you could see that this person is in need. You could tell when a person is full of shit and when a person is really in need. This woman is out there, and here in Florida, even on the cold days, it's really not that cold because the sun is like, and she's out there all day selling her flowers. So I went last week, and I usually don't have cash on me because, hello, we pay everything with cards, especially now. But my husband had given me $5 to, I don't remember what he told me. Just gave me $5. I think it was Rick Soda. And I was like, I'll just pay cash. And I saw her, and I grabbed the $5 and I gave them to her. And she was ready to give me a flower. And I said, no, I don't need the flower. You're fine. This is for you. And she was so happy. She was so grateful, And then today my husband was like, I think I'm just going to come out here and help this woman sell flowers. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of flowers, go to the other side of the road. And I was like, she has her family. Like, they're literally there with all the time. And she's like, yeah, but I should help her. That's the thing. It's not just about, sometimes we don't have the $5. Sometimes it's our actions, It's about us. You take care of me by supporting me, and I take care of you by sending you influence. And, every month that I do ritual, I always choose one of you to do the ritual for. I don't look at the 222 and the 111, I look at this person needs it, And the last time we did the randomizer that chose, I think it was Diane. So thank you all for being amazing and for supporting my work. And this month of November, I'm going to be sharing a lot more because I want to make sure you have all the energies for December, because December is going to be a very radical month. You're going to be feeling the chaos for this full moon. I recommend that you try to get the full moon ritual. Um, Really important. I mean, I'm going to do, like I said, like a Venus, like the prosperity one. I'm going to do it of the full moon, but then I'm doing my large full moon rituals. And you guys get your special price. As soon as Spirit gives it to me, I will list it. And I do Square is usually where I invoice you. So if you want that, comment that you want it, because I have to prep for them, especially that I'm doing this on Wednesday, and on Thursday I will share the video, because I'm using the divine energy of Wednesday night, which is actually Thursday. So I will be doing that way into the wee hours, and then I will be uploading the video so you guys can absorb that energy during the full moon energy. And then on Thursday, I add more candles to the ritual. I don't get rid of the ritual. I give it a lot of energy. That means that ritual might be there through the energy of the new moon of December. That's usually how I do my rituals. I tend to give them a lot of energy and then leave it there. Even when I do my Venus weeklies, I don't get rid of the wax candles. Sometimes Spirit will be like, hey, spray it with some love energy, send them more healing, and all your intentions are on those candles. So it's all about the magic, people. So yeah, I think I gave you a lot of information. Thank you all for your support and your love, and get ready, because I have meditations that I will be uploading soon.